Hey ladies, my name is Ashley Smith, as most of you, if not all of you, know, and I am doing our welcome video here in my bedroom today. So my boys are downstairs and being loud, so I came up here instead of my office. But anyways, I just wanted to take a minute to welcome you to our challenge, our BeYOUtiful challenge this month. And it's February, so I thought it was very fitting to have a challenge kind of focused around similar things that we always do, which is work on our health and our fitness in these kind of groups. But I'm also going to add in a little bit of some personal development and kind of some self-love and self-care type things in this group, because I think that's so important. You know, especially it's just kind of fun because it's February. It's you see hearts everywhere, and whether you hate Valentine's Day or not, I'm kind of impartial to it. You know, I want it to be a time in this month for us to really focus on loving ourselves. You know, when I became a coach, that is something that attracted me to becoming a coach so quickly, because I started to realize how good I felt after drinking Shakeology every single day and fitting a workout program in every single day, which is something that I never used to do before. I was very sporadic in my workouts, and I would dread going to the gym because I would be there and there would be people on the machines that I would want to use, or, you know, all the different excuses and things that made it harder for me to be more consistent. And so when I got into my health and fitness journey, I loved getting, feeling good about myself. And that was one of the things that one of the first things that I really started to notice when I started being consistent with my journey. I loved the community, and I loved having, this group of women to kind of connect with and check in with, and they helped hold me accountable, and they became friends, and naturally I just felt so drawn to it. And so that's why I'm here still. That's why I'm a coach now, because I love paying forward what I have learned and what I have experienced in my journey with you guys, because I want for you to feel that too. I want for you to end this month feeling amazing about yourself, feeling confident and beautiful, and I want you to realize so many awesome things about yourself that maybe you never realized before. And that's been something that has been so just mind-blowing to me. I've learned a lot about myself that I never knew, and I've gained a lot more confidence from the inside out than I never knew, and I've appreciated different parts of my body more than I ever had before. Things that I used to nitpick about myself have now become something very just beautiful and treasured about myself, because of all that I've been through physically and all that I've worked on mentally. It just makes it such a really neat journey. So I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so honored that you would choose to do this group with me out of all the other people and all the other coaches out there. I'm just really honored and grateful to have you here. So let's start off February having an amazing month. We are going to be tackling our health and fitness goals. So I kind of want to just set this group up for you. This is a safe place. It is a private place. It is a place where just you and I and the other women who have gotten into this challenge group are a part of. So I want for you to feel comfortable and know that this is a safe community, a safe little tribe for you to be able to share, your struggles and your questions and things like that. You're going to be, after you watch this video, you're going to be getting an invite to our tracker app, and that's where you're going to check in daily. So, I want you to get set up on there. I want for you to check in and add your before photos in there and add a little bit about yourself. You're going to find out how you can contact me throughout this group. You're going to add in, every single day when you drink your Shakeology and do your workout and things like that. So it's going to make it really nice for you to be able to stay on track with this app. And in this group, what I want for you to expect from me is every morning, usually around 5 a.m. Eastern time is when I try to post early, because I'm up early. And I like for all of you early risers also to be able to wake up to your first post. So if you're waking up before then, it probably won't be up. But around 5 o'clock is when I post our first post of the day. And that's usually something for you, whether it's a tip or a link to a video or different ideas and things. That is what you will be expecting in the morning. And I'd love for you to comment on them and interact with me on there, because it builds that community and it builds my relationship with you and you with me as well. Then in the afternoon, what you can expect this prep week, you will not have this post, but starting on Monday, I'm going to sit down. Starting on Monday, the 13th, when we start our very first day of our program, you can expect those posts still in the morning. And then in the late afternoon, again, Eastern time, because that's where I am, you will be seeing a post from me. And it's going to ask you a series of questions. And it will have a fun motivational graphic with it. And it's going to ask you something like, what did you have for breakfast or lunch or dinner? And then it'll ask you, maybe what did you mix in your Shakeology today? Or what recipe did you try? Or it might ask you, what was your favorite move of your workout? So again, I'm looking to see if you really are being consistent, because that you'll be able to answer those questions really quickly if you indeed did complete your workout and drink your Shakeology that day. And then that third question is going to be something that I like to do, our high and our low of the day. So I'm going to ask you, what was your high today and what was your low? And I think that's just a really fun, reflective exercise to think about. Okay, what was the good and the joyful of my day? And what was kind of the low point in my day? How did I overcome that? So that is kind of what you can be expecting in, daily in the afternoon. And that is how I track your participation. So yes, I want for you to log your Shakeology and your workout every single day in the app. But then in the afternoon, you're going to have this check-in post from me. And this is how I do participation. Every day, you're going to see a tracker board the next morning of how many points you have for the week. So if you completed that participation check-in post every single day for the week, then that's a 7 out of 7. So you'll see a 7 next to your name. And on Monday morning is when I draw from all those 7s one name, and I send you a little surprise gift from me. Just kind of a fun way to reward you for being, a participant and being an active part of this challenge group. These are the things that you can expect from me. But what I expect from you is to be here, to show up. You've invested, you've spent money, you've invested time into this group, and we're all going to have our days where we have off days or you have a cheat day or whatever, and I'm not talking about that. But I mean, you invested in yourself this month, so show up and do yourself, some good to be on track with everything. So I'm here and I'm showing up for you, so I want for you to do the same. I want for you to commit to your workouts and commit to your Shakeology and commit to posting, interacting with me and with the other women in this group. What makes these groups so awesome is when you develop a relationship with each other. That is the best thing ever, and that's what I love seeing. Literally every single group I start, I get teary-eyed, and I'm always telling my husband stories. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at what's happening here, or look at this message, or look at them sharing, things here. It's so neat when you get to connect with each other. So my big encouragement to you is for you guys to show up and make this a community. You guys have a partner and I have a partner, and together we are what makes this atmosphere and this community so powerful and so just awesome and different than anything I'm sure you've ever been able to be a part of. So I am really excited for you. One thing that I really want to challenge you to, I am going to be sharing some quotes and some things from a book called 50 Ways to Yay. And it is an awesome book, and I totally left it downstairs. I'm not going to pause the video, but I will post a picture in the comments underneath this video. But I would love to encourage you guys to read that book alongside me during this group. Some of you guys have read Miracle Morning. If this is your first challenge group ever, maybe you haven't, and that's a great book to read too. And I'll post some ideas in the comment section as well. But I would love for you to join me in reading 50 Ways to Yay. And it's such a great book. It's a super easy read. And it literally is 50 ways to maximize your life and just find positivity and just be joyful in life. And it's just such a good book. So I think that would be a really powerful book for us to read together over the course of this month. So read a couple, chapters a day. It's 1, 2, 3, all the 50 ways, obviously. So it's a really quick and easy read. So I would love for you guys to either listen and get it on Audible or download it, on your Kindle or whatever. I think that's what it's called. Or just get it off Amazon. It's a really cheap, I think it's $7 on Amazon. So if you'd like to add in that personal development portion, then I would love for you to join me in reading that book. Having that personal development portion alongside you actually working out and doing your Shakeology and eating right and stuff is so powerful. This journey is 90%, no, maybe 80 to 90% mental. Your body can be pushed so much more than you could ever imagine. But if you think about it, if you're doing a really hard workout, or learning to ride a bike or anything like that, if your mind is telling yourself that you can do it and you're like, no, just 30 more seconds, I can do anything for a minute. If you're telling yourself that, it's more powerful. Your body can already do that, but it's your mind that either says you're going to stop or you're going to keep going. And so that's what I want to kind of focus on over the course of this month too, is really developing that willpower inside of you, and that consistency and that dedication and that desire to push through life and your workouts and anything like that, all the different temptations that we have in our outside chaotic world. This is where I want for you to focus on doing something for you. So I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope that you know that I am here for you. In the file section of this group, there are so many resources for you, and I'll be adding them over the course of today and tomorrow. I'm talking meal plans and recipes and all kinds of stuff, links to my Pinterest boards, so many different things that you can use to access and get some fun ideas. And then in your app, you guys actually have the link to be able to contact me. You can text me, or you can, don't call me because a lot of times I miss my phone calls. It's on silent a lot, but you can text me, or you can Facebook message me or email me. I want you to be connected with me. So keep up with me, and you'll get messages from me as well. And like I said, I'll be checking in daily. So I am here for you. This month is for you, and every month after, but this month you have said yes to devote your time with me, and so we're going to stay dedicated, and we're going to kick some serious butt together this month in your health and your fitness and in your mental mindset. And I hope that you end this group feeling, one, just feeling glad and proud of yourself for doing something for you. A lot of you guys are moms or are working women, and it's hard to kind of break down that wall and do something for you. It's hard to spend money on yourself when you feel like there's so many other things to spend money on and do and spend your time elsewhere. But I hope that over the course of this month, and if not already, you're starting to realize how important it is to take time for you, to change yourself from the inside out, because then you become the best you that you can be. You become more joyful and more confident and more able to be a better wife and friend and sister and daughter and girlfriend and all the other titles that you may wear the hat of. So I hope that you're excited about that, and I hope that you find pride in taking care of yourself, because it's something that I've had to learn too. I've had to realize that it's not selfish for me to do something for me, because I'm so much of a better wife and a better mom and a better just everything now that I work on myself, that I wake up early, and that I know that I have to do my workout and do something for my mind and do something for my body every single day. That makes me be a better person and a better person for you guys. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something because my Prego brain is like in maximum mode right now, but I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am for you to be here. Again, there's so many resources. I hope you kind of know how this is going to work, that you kind of understand how the check-ins and things will work every single day, participation things. I'll do little pop-up challenges throughout the month where I'll be sending little winners some little gifts and things like that, just for kind of stepping outside of your comfort zone and sharing about your awesome journey in this group. So I'm excited for you. I hope you have an open and positive mindset about this, that you're ready to just invest your time and your space and your energy into this group and get excited to make some new friends. This is such an awesome time to build new relationships and just kind of get outside of your comfort zone and do something that maybe you never would have done before. And that's exactly where I was 2 years ago when I joined my very first challenge group like this. So it holds a very special place in my heart to be able to host these groups for you ladies. So I hope you're ready for an awesome month. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you here tomorrow morning for our very first post of Prep Week. All right, guys, see you later. Message me if you need me.